So here's exactly how you make the most of your easy runs. This was a problem that plagued me from pretty much the start of my Ironman training career. I never really knew exactly how easy or how hard to approach these runs. And as you could probably tell, I just finished one up. Very cold out here. So I figured this is exactly what I could share today. So I used to go purely based on heart rate until I learned that these heart rate monitors are much better used as a retroactive review tool rather than real-time feedback. It's really good for real-time feedback sometimes, but if you're really not fit enough where your heart rate settles in well at your zone 2 heart rate on one of these efforts, then you could be asking for trouble. So what I like to do is find a very comfortable pace, and as many of you probably know what I'm already going to say, I put my ego to the side and pretty much don't worry about my pace at all, don't worry about my heart rate at all, and I just keep moving forward. And it might sound stupid, but if you've ever heard of anyone giving advice about juggling a ball or bouncing a ball while you're on your easy runs, it's pretty much the same concept. Run at an easy enough pace where you can almost do it forever. You can make it slightly challenging in parts, but overall the goal is to get volume. And when you really let that fact settle in that you're here for volume, and just because you're running slow in these runs doesn't mean that you're actually slow, then you'll really start to get some benefit out of these runs. As an example, I had that mentality personally where I'd run on these runs, the easy runs, and I would see oh, I'm going so slow, I'm running at a 12-minute pace, I'm running at an 11-minute 30 pace. And after a little while, or a few weeks of doing that consistently, I was like, geez, I'm pretty slow. And then the next thing you know, I enter a race and I substantially PR it. And nowhere near that slow jog time. And your mind is going to play tricks on you when you start to do things like that enough. So you're not getting slower by doing these runs super slow. You're not a slow runner just because you run slow in your zone 2 efforts. And yeah, that's my biggest tip. So get out there, do your slow runs. They are what's going to help your legs accumulate to high volume faster. Once you start getting that high volume, then you can comfortably start throwing in speed efforts to really make some real progress. But that's all for today.